Hey everybody, Coax and Capsules here on another road trip, stomping in Michigan, right as we're here at the beginning of fall. Leaves changing colors, absolutely beautiful. Came here to Canonsburg State Game Area, do a little POTA. I don't think people come to a Gameland to be hunted, but in this case I did. I noticed here somebody lost a pedal while they were out mountain biking. I bet that hurt when that came off. So I'm going to do a quick stroll over to the activating position. My wife went to school in the area here, so we swung by after visiting her family in Illinois. Long story, flew to California, flew to Illinois, drove from, now we're driving from Illinois back to Virginia. So road trip number 2. So that's why I brought these poles. So I have my AliExpress 13-foot carbon fiber telescoping mast. If you saw the one N7 KOM video about making a soda mast, I use these when I fly or when I do soda and don't want to have to lug around one of my big poles. So as I've mentioned in prior videos, it is easier to get pictures of the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot than it is wires in the air, and it doesn't help that I have yellow wire amidst the sunny fall colors in the trees. So yeah, so you're just gonna have to believe me on this one. So I had to jump and throw a wire up here in this tree to get a little assist to stop it from sagging in the middle. So it's about 66-foot end fed half wave. Actually, it's a little bit shorter because I put a loading coil, but let's say it's a 66-foot end fed half wave, probably about 13 feet off the ground. That last pole, let's see, where are we? The last pole way over here. I have it wedged up in a vine coming off the tree, and yes, those are power lines coming across here. I used to be afraid of power lines, but now I set it up and I just see how it works out. I ended up having like an S1 noise on 20 meters, but we still got it done. Here's my other pole, and I was able to wedge it down here in this little branch thing. I kept getting whiffs of death sitting here because it's a game land. I'm assuming that something got shot and is rotting somewhere over there, so that wasn't the most pleasant, but it kept me awake. If this looks like a bag of Hello Bello premium diapers, that is because it is, and this was the only thing that I had that was like something I could sit on. So as I mentioned, flew to California, flew to Illinois, driving up here to Michigan. This is what I brought with me. So I brought my KH1. Love this little guy. It is so easy to fit just all in this bag. This looks different than my KH1 short that I did a ways back. Changed it around. Antenna's the same, bag is different, and some stuff has moved around. I brought a Talent Cell, what is this? Talent Cell battery pack with a 12-volt plug on it. So that runs my KH1, keeps it charged. I'm 5 or 6 activations in at this point, and I only just needed to charge it because the battery went down a little bit, and I was only putting out 3.5 watts, you know, and I wouldn't want to use a KH1 on a, you know, low power or anything. Not that I know anybody that did that. So this is the counterpoise that I use. This is the counterpoise that I use when I just run the whip, but as I put in my one short, I have a bullet connector on one side and then a spade connector on the other side. So when I want to use the whip, I can use my spade connector on the lug here. And then when I want to use my K6ARK end-fed half wave with a little bullet connector counterpoise, I can just plug it in and it's the same exact counterpoise. Still have my pink headphones. You'll notice that you can see these no matter where there's laying, and that is exactly why I have pink headphones. I ended up getting about 13 contacts, I think, in 22 minutes from up here in Michigan. I had 0 cell service, so I didn't know if I was even spotted until the very end. Of course, where I'm sitting, I have no signal at all, but when I stand up and walk, 5 feet over here, and I get enough signal that I could actually spot myself and see everything. Yep, still getting the muscle memory down of going from state to state and activating in Illinois and sending IL for states, and now I'm in Michigan sending MI for states. It sounds really simple, but I challenge you, if you're a CW POTA activator, go to a different state and see how many times you mess it up. It's definitely going to be more than once. Let's see. I might just throw this up as like an ad-lib video just to show everybody that I am still alive. Oh, look. How nice for somebody to come out to the Gamelands and crush a watermelon crush tequila cocktail and then leave their trash on the ground. Absolutely love it. nothing I love more than getting out here, doing a POTA activation, and cleaning up after lazy people. That's all I got today, everybody. Thanks for watching.